And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Hashtag fear the Wyvern. Cause seriously, you're basically, I'm gonna use my hashtag fear the Wyvern, because that's basically this chapter as a whole.
Pretty much.
Imagine if the enemy
to be fair, it gets worse 2 chapters later, but at least by then you have more users to deploy and you can see where they're coming from. Here, you've got no clue. Though, in retrospect, I should have picked Matthew.
But say, if he's putting in a hashtag, I am as well. Hashtag the Mad King has arrived!
No, Gangrel, go back to Fire Emblem 13. This game has good villains. You're not welcome.
Sorry.
Man, I would so like.
Sorry if you hear anyone in the background. That is my annoyance of a brother.
That's cool. That's cool.
I know how you feel, Mike. That's why I have my mic buds in, because my microphone with headphones, whatever.
This guy's really creepy.
My brother's annoying.
The guy we were just talking to is really creepy. He's going on about how, oh, if I were a cute little Pegasus, I'm like, dude, just no.
You're not in the fakes.
You're
Male
not Tsubaki.
Blaze.
Yeah, you're not a
If you had
Tsubaki.
to be any anime character, who would you be?
Don't know. That's a really big question, and there's a lot to choose from. I mean, again, I
gotta go with Ed. I gotta go with Ed.
Wait, you want to lose both your limbs?
Well, I want to keep one of my limbs, but I love his powers.
Yeah, his alchemy.
I like
the Wyverns.
Yes, just his freaking alchemy's overpowered.
I didn't hear you.
I mean, actually, the one anime character I might like to be just for his OP-ness is Gilgamesh. Not like in terms of character, just in terms of powers.
No, Alucard, because he's immortal.
Yeah, true.
Would you rather be overpowered or immortal?
Can I be both?
If you're both, then just picture it. And you can
But
make
they
your
just have
own
a philosopher's stone. You can be somewhat immortal there.
Yeah, but true. Or you could just get the Dragon Balls and say, yo, I want to be immortal.
Of course, you're taking the Dragon Ball route.
Well, of course is going to take the Dragon Ball route?
Hey, guy got a Wyvern Slayer.
And he's going to make great use out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Great, now he's gotta kill some dragon.
As if Hector wasn't doing all the work to these Wyverns.
He has to,
Sorry,
otherwise
wait.
Guy's going to get killed. It's a waste of experience points, but I'd rather do that than have someone die.
My own Everybody's doing anime quotes in the one channel, because I said, here's anime quotes day. Name your favorite quote, and everybody's spamming random quotes.
Oh boy.
And 90% of them are JoJo.
No.
Hold up. I got something to say. I got something to say. Au revoir. Consider. Nani?
No, oh my
90% of them are
Nani?
high school.
Oh, what have I done?
Penny and stocking quotes. Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Hey, Panty and Stocking is funny. It's like, again, it's basically Powerpuff Girls if it was vulgar.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, but it's funny. It's so bad it's funny.
No, it's not bad. I just think it's funny. It's gross, but it's funny. It's like South Park humor.
Oh my god. Okay, literally.
Oh my god.
What?
I love horror
That
games
is
and everything.
why
but
I need to continue the one story that me and my buddies were writing a while ago.
Here's the thing. I love horror games and everything.
Hey, everyone slow down. Everyone slow down. You were saying?
Yeah, but say, hold on. Go, Logan.
I think
I'm
Sneaky
sorry.
Outlaw was trying to say something.
The Outcast was trying to say something. Okay, as I was trying to say, I love horror games and everything, but I cannot handle so much gore. I will literally puke if I have to.
Fair enough.
If you can't handle so much gore, then I'll link you a band that's based off of everything gore. Hashtag.
Oh,
Not helping.
The Mad King will kill you quick.
That if you weren't freaking destroyed by bunches. Yeah. I'm not gonna mention that there's this one death metal band. It's like so funny to look at the lyrics, like wow.
Shut up, you fool.
Ooh.
Why did I become a gangrel? Why did I do gangrel? Why?
I don't know. Because
Why couldn't
someone
you
brought up
become
Gangrel
Astronaut of all
before.
people?
Well, I'm bringing it back. Great. I can at least do somewhat of a voice of gangrel.
Gangrel, bringing it back.
Like, I need to make a Google Docs
What about-
list or
wait,
something
what
of all
about-
the anime I've ever watched and post it in the Discord.
Hold up.
Wait, what
I got
about
a question
the...
Convenience,
Wait. Let Sneaky Outlaw
I got
speak.
Wait, what about the Black Knight? Huh?
What about the Black
Someone-
Knight?
Someone, like, you know, have a voice of him?
The Black Knight is dead.
Yeah, well, if
And he could have
you're
died in
referring to
short
like
during
characters
all
I'd
these-
like to be from
his
anime,
armor
Black
doesn't
Knight is,
matter.
you know,
Oh, my own
video-
motion to you.
Nani?
So yeah, this is
Oh,
where the
good lord.
Wyverns really start to pile on, and I've got to retreat because fucking hell,
Guy, use your Wyvern Slayer.
he is. And
He's
even that's
getting-
not
well,
enough.
guys
Because
get killed.
remember, weapons only do double damage in this, so that Wyvern Slayer is just kind of meh.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And-
It doesn't
and
do
he-
anything.
It
And
does
he's
something,
pointing
just not
What's your
enough.
favorite design for like an armor, like any weapon or armor or whatever in any game ever?
I didn't know this chapter could be. I didn't know this chapter could be so overwhelming.
It's hard mode. It's where it's overwhelming. It also doesn't help that
In Blazing
because of
Light?
the type of I'm using units that I didn't in the thingy mode. I'm stuck with some of the crappy people. Like if I wanted to breeze through this chapter, I just bring Lucius, Matthew, Canis, and have like Hector and stuff just breeze through it, but that's not the case because I've got to try and use other people, especially because I've got to train Barter as much as possible so I can get into level 5 so I can get Carla, even though I'm not using her, but I need to show her off.
Hey, what's wrong with Bata? He's a good character sometimes.
Character subjective unit.
Here's a question for you.
Wait.
What?
I mean,
What is your favorite design of like any armor, weapon, whatever in a game ever?
Favorite armor ever? I don't know. That's a big question.
Your favorite design of
Yeah,
like an
favorite
armor or
design,
weapon
again.
in a game.
Again, that's a difficult question because there's a lot of really good ones. I mean, I really like a lot of Monster Hunter armor's really cool. I like the Black
I
Knight's
can
armor.
just basically, if I could send you the one picture of my one armor set that is the Hellish Slasher and Full of Cantor armor from Freedom Unite. It looks amazing.
But say on the
let's-
topic of Monster Hunter, what does everyone main for their weapons?
Well, for me, it varies because I like to fight certain monsters with certain weapons, but I main the Switch Axe. But I'm very open to
Yeah.
using like the dual swords, charge blades, great sword, and stuff like that a lot. So for me, it depends on the monster, but mainly Switch Axe.
Blazing
My
Knight,
five
Blazing Knight.
weapons, I main 5. You ready for
Ooh.
mine?
Go ahead.
Long sword, great sword, axe, glaive, and SNS.
So yeah,
Gotta say, Blazing Knight, I gotta say this. I main 2 weapons, Switch Axe and Dual Sword. The ones you actually said as well.
oh well, be my 2 favorites.
Yeah, and I
Blaze,
main
can
mostly
make
the
you
Switch Axe.
longsword and SNS a lot better, if you'd like.
Ken, stop getting hit!
Yeah. Well, one of the best things about Monster Hunter, and I remember Pro Jar reported this out, there is no best weapon, it's all to do with personal preference.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
unless it's for ultimate, then Charge Blade's the physical best before it was nerfed.
Yeah, that is true. For Ultimate, you could really feel the power of the Charge Blade, but they had to nerf it. But I reckon it was because
Okay.
it was a brand new weapon that they hadn't figured out all the kinks.
Yeah, hold up,
for
Blazing Knight.
ultimate,
Yep.
Like,
Here's another
why
question.
balance MH games where Freedom Unite and Try?
Here's a question.
What?
Here's another question. For Monster Hunter World,
Yeah.
when you get it, and
I have
since
it.
this thing has an and since it has an online mode, will you be doing a recording sessions with that as well with people from the Discord?
Maybe. I mean, I do plan to live stream it at some point. Probably when I go fight Ralph Lusk because it's my favorite monster. But multiplayer sessions, it might be.
Well, you
I'll
just
see,
need
but
the
I
monster
might
to
prioritize the people on Patreon first.
Fair enough. Prioritize the people that are giving you the money.
Donate or basically put its first priority. I understand that, but still, I mean, being a veteran, it doesn't like. That's why I never require anything, and everybody just goes. I queue it in order of who queues first. It's first come first serve on every one of my live streams ever.
That's fair enough, but we just do things differently.
That's true. What was it I was going to say?
Bad part is, I wish I had a PS4 right now. I only got an Xbox One.
I remember loads of people on Twitter were like, when I posted the picture of like, I've got Monster Hunter World, people were like, fuck, I wish I had a PS4, but
Yeah,
I Switch.
I feel the same way.
I know. So many people in this lobby have Xbox Ones, I believe.
Or Nintendo Switches, yeah.
Yeah, and
I
they
don't
don't
have
have
an
PS4, so they can't do
And I
anything.
was gonna say right now, what was it? MH World, I just haven't been playing much of it, even though it just came out. And also Blaze.
Yeah.
When you start streaming, you should just stream Monster Hunter. I know a lot of people that just stream Monster Hunter and get pretty decently popular on Twitch.
Yeah, well, most of my fans like Fire Emblem, which is why I like to stream. Also, I just like to stream various games.
It's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, I don't know many people.
Again, I just stream what I feel like playing, really.
Streamers.
Hey, hold up. Has anyone played the Monster Hunter Stones?
What?
No.
Anyone played Monster Hunter Stones yet?
Monster Hunter Stones? I've never even heard of that. Don't you mean...
yeah.
You sure you're not talking about Monster Hunter Stories?
Yeah, story.
Monster
Yeah,
Hunter
I got
Stories.
messed up.
Yeah, I heard it was really good
I
for
saw
like an
the anime
RPG,
for
but
that.
I haven't played it.
I saw the anime for that, and it's really funny.
About to say, here's the thing. You can have a
The one
Gumby
episode
shoot
where the
fire.
T-Rex gets killed, that was my favorite thing ever.
About to say, here's the thing I fucking love about it. You can have a Lagumbi shoot fire.
Like, but that doesn't make any sense. It's an ice monster.
I know!
And Ken ran into a knight.
You have
Oh, yeah,
ice
that's
that
nice.
shoot fire. That's like basically destroys.
Yeah, but
No, what
it
was I
completely
saying?
contradicts itself because that's like having, that's like, you know, having, trying to think.
It's like having Rathalos with water.
Yeah,
instead of
Ralph
fire.
of water, or having like, Zenoga that shoots ice.
About to say, that...
Yeah, but
basically the
Zenoga
game-
also is dragon. I mean, Stygians may be the coolest.
Yeah,
In your
well, again,
opinion,
but it's
Stygian's
not,
annoying.
but
in my
it's
opinion.
not an
You just
ice-based
had a
monster.
larger hitbox range.
How do you get
Which
I know,
kinda-
it's so weird. Actually having monsters with different
I mean,
elemental attacks.
Blaze, how you saying you should not treat Stygian like a normal Zenoga?
Yeah.
The only reason, if you have Blights resistance, you can basically treat it like a normal Zenoga.
Yeah, if
Because
you have
basically,
Blights resistance.
because if you like Blight negates, because if you do, you treat it like a normal Zenoga because all it is just dragon element at that point.
To be fair, I have noticed that the Stygian Zenoga tends to be more like it follows a particular pattern when it attacks, because the normal Zenoga is a bit more sporadic with its things, whereas the Stygian, like, whenever it does the body slam, it will always follow up with a tail whip.
Don't remind me. Okay, I have a question for everyone.
That was the same way with normal Zenoga.
No, normal Zenoga I found to be a bit more random. It was never definite with what it would do. Sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. Whereas Stygian, once you got the pan down, it did kind of follow a set, behavior. At least that's what I observed.
There were certain monsters that did that in like Try, but there's never a certain pattern to many monsters.
But again,
the
this is
ones
just something I
that did
observed
was
in 4 Ultimate.
About to say, I have a question for everyone in here.
What?
Yes.
What is your least favorite monster in the games?
Bull Drone.
My least favorite monster is always going to be Tigrex.
I got nothing.
About to say, I hate the
And you said
Gormagala.
Giganox was your least favorite, Blaze,
Yeah,
right?
was my least favorite.
Giganox is okay. I mean,
I
I don't hate it. It's kind of like Gypsaros. I didn't hate it. Gypsaros was easier in the older games compared to the newer ones. Tigrex is the opposite.
Yeah, well,
About to say,
well, it's different for each person. I mean, I can see why people don't mind the Giganox, especially with poison resistance armor. It's just, the Giganox I had the worst first experience with, and I never really got over that. But over time, I do notice that it does have its qualities. And even then, I just faced other monsters which I thought were worse. Like, again, I think the Bull Drone is an absolute joke. That's why it's my least
For me,
favorite, because it's
Bull
pathetic.
Drum was designed as a joke, though. Giganox was designed to be annoying, but Bull Drum is designed as a joke.
Yeah,
so
that's why I think it's the worst monster, because it's a joke. It's like, it's not even a
Okay.
proper monster, in my opinion.
can I say
Then
something?
you say the Velocodrome, the
Wait, we're
Cephadrome,
talking
all the
about
other
Monster Hunter,
alpha
right?
monsters are the same way, probably.
Yeah, but someone wanted
Hold
to
up,
say
hold up.
something?
I just realized something. Guys,
What?
I just realized 2 things. First one, we're talking about Monster Hunter and a Fire Emblem, in the Fire Emblem thing.
Hey, that happens. We talked about
Hey,
anime
that
as well.
happens when
It
you
can
do it.
derail into other
Enjoy it.
things.
And also, for another thing, my least favorite monster is a bloody Gormagala. I hate it. The king of the dragon and the dragon
Here we
flu.
go,
That's
Elwood.
interesting, because a lot of people like Gormagala, but okay. And go critic, go Elwood.
Ella would like Fire
Yay.
FE4. Ella
Yeah.
would like FE4 now.
I'm in the same boat with Dustin. I kind of hate the Gormagala.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I
For
love it.
personal reasons.
Oh boy,
And
it's
here
party
comes the
time.
boss.
Hello, you warrior bitch.
If
Yeah.
only Hector would double.
Here's the thing, I would be
Yeah.
scared, but then I realized, one, Warrior's
not
not very
scared.
good, two, both suck in this game.
And
What was I
three,
gonna say?
he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Also,
And-
I got used to Rajang. I could probably teach
Wait a minute.
you
What?
Rajang, even though you
Oh.
don't have the patience and you never will. I could, probably.
Here we go.
For some reason,
Bye-bye.
that warrior almost reminds me of Dorcas.
Oh, yeah, he kind of has that kind of like slightly blank face expression type
Hold up.
thing.
They're both the same character. They just maybe just
imagine
reused.
if it actually
They
was.
just used. Dorcas,
DK,
we just
DK.
killed your twin brother. We just killed Dorcas' twin.
And that one brigand is we're
And
never
then
going to see
Dorcas
from
will
because
come
it's meant to be
back
the
and
boss
he'll
each
kill
episode.
everybody in the party because revenge.
Yes.
Even though you finished the chapter, look at how much XP left hanging around.
You fool.
What was I gonna
What have
say?
you done?
Blaze.
There's not that much, there's only one brigand left.
And a
What was
couple
the
I
question?
mean, yeah.
I saw too, I'm pretty sure.
Would you like me to
Well,
help
even if
you
there
with
is, I'd rather get the
certain
chapter
monsters
over
that you
with.
hate? Would you like me to help you and learn them a little bit better?
Don't worry, I'm fine. That was ages ago when I've learned pretty much all of them.
I know, I'm just saying, maybe help learn efficient ways of saving potions. Like, you've learned to deal with them better, but I can tell you from first-hand experience, I've done no armor runs, just playthroughs of the game.
Good for
That's
you.
when, that's ridiculous.
Cool.
Oh yeah, the funny part is, in Monster Hunter, I'm more of the support role. I usually have a healing horn and a few life powders on me at all times, and
I actually,
Well,
not gonna
listen.
lie, when I'm encountered those types of people in like
That's
online
not my
sessions,
least
whether they're
favorites.
using bows or hunting horns, I love it so much. Like, yes, we have a support person.
yeah, I'm mostly a support person. I mount
It feels
with
weird,
I mount
though.
them, and
I'm used to
Yeah.
being a tank, but it feels weird having a support.
I love having a support.
yeah, I usually just jump on the mounter, mount it, then play a few healing, then play the healing horn to heal up my friends, or use the life powder.
Yeah. The life powder I always use, if we're going up against a really hard monster and someone gets hurt, I just instant with the life powder because there have been way too many times where someone gets hurt by a monster and that monster hits them the very second they get up and they die. And they can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
I've had
But
several
the Hellblade Galavinus is one of them.
Quest has failed in Camlos because my one idiot friend who always comes with me decides to run in the middle and try to run around his swim when he's doing the avoidance. When he tries to avoid, he just does the pattern to avoid his swim wrong and ends up killing the entire group because everybody's on low health at this point and they all end up dying, basically ruining their
Oh
quest.
my god, that just sucks.
Yeah, I always hate when
But-
it's that one person who ruins it for the entire group.
Yeah, about to say, I'm always
I
playing
used
a
to be
support.
that way at first, but then I learned. I'm used to being a tank though, with support role, like life powder.
Yeah, about to say, I really like playing a support with the switch axe and aerial style.
Yeah. Well, that's
I hate
generations,
everything
yeah.
to do with weapon styles
Yeah.
and generations, mainly because it changed so drastically. But I won't get into that because I'd probably be yelling at the top of my lungs in everybody's ears.
Yeah,
don't
the
open
part's
the can
pretty
of
much
worms.
about to end anyway. But,
Yeah. But they
well,
don't
the
open
styles
that
didn't
can
come
of
back.
worms.
I think they were just more of a one-time thing because, like,
I'm glad.
Monster Hunter World, the way they got about it, they're acting like double cross and generations doesn't exist.
Well, that's a good thing. That's why I like World. Except World.
And also, I've realized
Each
something as well
monster-
for World.
Each Monster Hunter has its own gimmick
Very
that
true.
I've noticed.
Yeah,
MH1
Freeze was
just had a lot of, in the original Monster Hunter, because I own every MH game, had a lot of different things that were different compared to
well,
some
that was the
of
first
Freedom.
one, so you know, it was establishing what it was. Of course, it's gonna be
Yeah,
different.
and it just had a lot of things that were changed in Freedom 2, such as there were no charges on Great Sword, there was no, what was it? There was no dual swords if you were playing the Japanese version. If you were EU or US, you would have it. but the Japanese version didn't get it. So we got something instead of Japan for once.
Nice.
Okay, I will admit this. Monster has an entirely weird gimmick, and for World, you actually get to hear their voices instead of them just making weird noises.
Yeah,
They
again,
actually have voice
I
actors.
think Capcom were really pushing Monster Hunter World to be a big success, and thankfully it was. So they really upped the
Agreed.
production values, just made the game more appealing, did more advertising, and got rid of most of the problems Monster Hunter suffer from, which I'm very grateful for.
4U was a big success, though. Generations just...
Yeah, 4U was a huge success as well, and even 3 was a big success. It's just that, like, this is the first time Monster Hunter's, like, jumped to such big hardware, has made such an ambitious leap, so they really wanted to make sure it succeeded.
Yeah,
biggest
about to
success
say,
in the series.
in 4U, I actually ran the bug staff.
4U in World.
Okay, but anyway, part's over. So anyway, that's the end of that's the end of chapter 21. Thank you all very much for joining me.
Wyverns, I'll be sure to see you next time as well.
And again.
Oh god,
You and me
I don't know when we decided to bring Ganga on board, but he seems he's here for good. But anyway, so next time we meet, we're going to go meet up with Hector's brother. We're going to take on another defense mission, quite a hefty one, and we're going to reunite with some old friends. But until then, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
See you all again.